Hi everyone, I have my Open Gate Quilt box from April here. I am so excited to see what is inside. This is my absolute favorite subscription box. It comes with two projects, a large project and a small project, and a bunch of other goodies. The reason I love this subscription box so much is because it comes with projects nicely packaged so that if you aren't ready to make them right away, you can store them very easily, have everything all together to work on the project when you have some time. So let's take a look and see what is in this month's box. All right, so as always, we have everything nicely packaged here. We have some tissue paper wrapped around everything to keep it all together. And it also makes it look really cute and kind of like a present each month. So we have our paperwork that tells us about everything in this month's box. And then we have our projects. And then we also have an add-on that you can do if you would like. This is 4 fat quarters along with the pattern, and I'll show you those. And then we always have a few extras. I'm going to set the box to the side and we'll take a look at everything individually. Yes, setting the box to the side means tossing it behind me. It will get picked up later or at some point. All right, so project 1 is called Oh My Stars, and it's 25 inches by 25 inches. And the pattern is so pretty. Definitely something I would love because I love stars, and very, very 4th of July feeling. So I think it's the perfect time to make this and get this up where you can admire it through July. All right, so there is the pattern. So you can kind of see it. It looks like an Ohio star block. There's the fabric that you can tell is around the border. It is so pretty, a nice, pretty red. This looks like it's the center of the star, kind of the background around the star. It's like a cream. It's not really white. And then we have some of our background fabrics around the star here. I love that they're different kind of gray prints. We have some stripes, some stars, and then we have this red polka dot for the star points. I think these all go together beautifully, and I think it'll look really good in this pattern and would be really fun to put together. So the fabric used here is Old Glory fabric line by Moda Fabrics. So if you are loving these fabrics and are wanting to grab some, there you go. That is what it is. I think it's really, really pretty. I think this will go really well together. And I also think that even though it kind of has that 4th of July Americana feel to it, because of some of the other prints that are brought in here, I think you would be able to keep this up year round if you wanted to. I don't think it really, really screams 4th of July, which I love when Monique does that with a lot of her patterns. You kind of get that feel, but also it is something that you can keep out or feel comfortable working on whenever you want. All right, so I'm going to set these fabrics to the side so I can work on this later. And then we'll take a look at project 2. All right, so project number 2 says it is an applique kit. And it kind of looks like it's like a project bag or project folder for when you do your applique. So let's take a closer look at it. All right, so it does look like this kit is for storing your applique that you are working on. And I absolutely love the fabric we have here. So beautiful sunflowers here. It is so cute. You have little bees through here. The detail on here is really gorgeous with kind of a wood panel in the background. And then we have 2 different panels here that we are working with. So enjoy the little things. And then a sweet friendship refreshes the soul. Very, very cute. And it looks like we're going to be using both of these panel segments to put this together. So this larger panel is going to make up the kind of notebook that we're making. And then this smaller one is going to be a pocket inside of it. I think that is really, really smart. And I think this is going to be a really cute project to work on. So the fabric used here is Enjoy the Little Things fabric by Dan DiPaolo, and it is a collection for Clothworks. We're also provided fusible fleece, wool, a button, a 1/4 inch, and an 1/8 inch of elastic. And then of course, we are also provided with the pattern. So this is also one of the reasons that I really, really love this subscription box. I feel like when we have these smaller projects like this, everything is provided to us so we can put this together completely. Once we open that little package, we have everything we need. I love the details of getting the elastics in both sizes. I love the detail of getting the button, and it goes with this project really well. We even get the fusible fleece and the little piece of wool. Now the little piece of wool, I'm thinking is for storing our needles in the applique kit here. And that works really, really well. I love that that detail is added in here, because sometimes we get the idea for this project in some way in some subscription boxes, and maybe we'll get the fabric for it, but we have to go source the fusible fleece, the wool, the elastic, the button. And if we don't use that type of stuff often when we are sewing, we may not have small pieces of it here, and then that's just going to add to our cost, right? Because we're going to have to go buy a large thing of elastic in both sizes, and if we don't use it often, we're just going to be storing it for no reason and never use the rest of it. So I love that it is provided here. All right, so I'm going to set this project to the side. I think I'm kind of getting the hint that maybe I should work on my applique a little bit more. All right, and then our next item is our notion of the month, and this month it is a small 4-inch wool pressing mat. This is a felted wool pressing mat from the Gypsy Quilter. It is tiny and oh so cute. Now, the reason this is in the box this month is because that little pocket I showed you in that applique kit is perfect for sliding this little wool mat in there. Perfect for on the go if you have a little project you're working on and want to go to a little meetup where you plan to sew. You can bring a small iron and you have your little mat to work on your project. I think this is an absolutely cute idea. And it also throws back to how thoughtful Monique is with providing something like this that goes with what we are working on this month. So next up we have our Aurifil thread. We get a small spool of Aurifil thread each month, and this month it is a beautiful gray. Oh, well, it may be a cream. My eyes aren't so good sometimes. But either way, it should work well with either of the projects that we are working on, and the thread is often always coordinated beautifully. So whether it's a gray or a cream, it is going to go with either project. Okay, I took a look at our handy dandy paper here, and it says it is a light gray, so my eyes did not deceive me with my first instinct. All right, so next up we have a cute little fat quarter. It is a bonus fat quarter. We either usually get a fat quarter or we get a pattern. So it is not a fat quarter. I am lying. I should have taken a look, but it says we have something new. And what it is 3 6-inch by 21-inch pieces of fabric that equal a fat quarter. So this is so cute. This will be perfect to add into maybe a scrappy quilt project you have that you're working on, or any other small projects you might have in mind, because we get 3 coordinated pieces of fabric all in one go instead of one fat quarter. And this fabric is so adorable with these little houses. Oh my goodness, I want to fussy cut those and work on it right now. This would also be fun for our new applique kit that we have, because we could use these to work on a little applique project maybe we wanted to start and learn how to applique if we don't already. But these fabrics go together so beautifully. Oh my goodness, this is so cute. I love the polka dots, the stripes, and the little houses. Let's see if it says what fabric this is. So the fabrics are My Summer House by Moda Fabrics. And Monique says something new. Instead of a fat quarter, I decided that I'd switch it up a bit and give you 3 6-inch by 21-inch strips of one fabric line. This is still equivalent to a fat quarter, but gives you 3 parents instead of 1. Oh my goodness, I love this, and they go together so well. So I'm gonna have to find a little project that I can put these in because it is so cute. So last up in my box is my add-on, which is the 4 coordinated fat quarters. If this is something you may want to do, you can add these 4 coordinated fat quarters on for, I think it is $12. $12. And just a note, the large project, you get everything you need for the front and the binding for that project. You just need to add in your batting and backing fabric. However, if you want backing fabric to come with your subscription box, you can add that on too for $12. So let's take a look at this month's fat quarters. I love the spring feel to them. All right, so before I forget to show you, this is the pattern that we got that is fat quarter friendly. So this pattern is called Winged, and it is 66 inches by 78 inches, and you would need 14 fat quarters for that. And so here are my fat quarters. I love the spring feel to them. So there we go. I absolutely love these. And I think they all go really well together. This one stands out to me as my favorite right away. I love like the plaid look to it. And then of course I'd have to go to the florals next, but they are all beautiful, go together so well. All right, so there you go. There is the April Open Gate subscription box. I think Monique hit this one out of the park again. I cannot wait to work on these projects. They both look so fun, and I also think that small project folder is for applique is going to work really well for me because I am really starting to enjoy hand sewing a lot. So maybe I can hone my applique skills. It's usually something I avoid in patterns, but now maybe I'll have the motivation to give that a try. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.